How exactly did you prove your unsupportive parents wrong? My sister Tiffany had the golden life, a six-figure consulting salary, Manhattan penthouse, parents who slipped her 20 grand checks like grocery money. I scraped by on 2 part-time jobs, living in a studio where the heat barely worked. At family dinners, I was the cautionary tale sitting across from their shining success story. The Christmas dinner that broke me started with Tiffany's entrance. She swept through the door in a cashmere coat that cost more than my rent, keys to her new BMW dangling from manicured fingers. Our parents rushed to embrace their golden child while I hung their coats like hired help. Still working at that little restaurant? Mom asked, her voice dripping with the kind of pity reserved for stray animals. She turned immediately to Tiffany. Tell us about the European expansion project, sweetheart. Dad's chest puffed with pride as Tiffany described consulting for Fortune 500 companies. His eyes sparkled in a way they never did for me. When she mentioned her latest client acquisition, he actually applauded. Some people are just born with the drive to succeed, he said, shooting me a pointed look. It's genetic, I suppose. I focused on my plate, knife trembling slightly in my grip. The interrogation continued through dessert. Had I thought about going back to school? Maybe Tiffany could get me an entry-level position somewhere? Perhaps it was time to get serious about my future? Each question landed like a slap. My jaw clenched tighter with every suggestion that I was wasting my life. When I brought Jake home for New Year's, the assault escalated. My boyfriend worked construction, honest work with calloused hands and a genuine smile. Tiffany's lawyer boyfriend talked about their Aspen skiing trip while my parents hung on every word. Different people have different capabilities, Mom whispered to Tiffany, loud enough for Jake and me to hear. My face burned with humiliation. Dad cornered me in the kitchen. You're 25, sweetheart. Don't you think it's time to aim higher? His disappointed sigh felt like a punch to the gut. The final blow came during gift exchange. Tiffany casually mentioned her parents had helped with the down payment on a vacation home. $20,000 transferred without hesitation. 6 months earlier, I'd asked to borrow $50 for groceries and gotten a lecture about financial responsibility. We believe in investing where we see potential, Dad explained, his words cutting deeper than any knife. I excused myself to the bathroom and stared at my reflection, eyes burning with unshed tears. In that moment, I wanted to scream, to tell them exactly what I thought of their investment strategy. Instead, I splashed cold water on my face and returned to endure the rest of their performance. 2 weeks later, fate served me the truth on a silver platter. Working my evening shift at an upscale downtown restaurant, I spotted a familiar figure at table 12. Tiffany, locked in an intimate dinner with a man 30 years her senior. Her lawyer boyfriend was supposedly in Chicago on business. I watched her slip an envelope across the white tablecloth. The man's wedding ring caught the candlelight as he pocketed it. My hands shook as I served their wine. This wasn't a business dinner. Late nights researching led me down a dark rabbit hole. Richard Blackwell, Fortune 500 CEO, hotel receipts in his name. Threatening emails in Tiffany's sent folder that I accessed through her laptop during her next visit home. The pattern emerged like a poison spreading through Clearwater. My perfect sister was a blackmailer. She seduced married executives, recorded compromising moments, and extorted million-dollar consulting contracts. Every success story our parents worshipped was built on destroyed marriages and ruined lives. The evidence was overwhelming. Dozens of affairs, systematically documented threats, a network of exploitation that had built her entire career. I sent everything to the FBI. Within 2 weeks, federal agents raided her office. Headlines screamed, rising star consultant faces extortion charges. Fired. Banned from consulting forever. Penthouse seized, BMW repossessed, assets frozen. She moved back into her childhood bedroom. Broke, disgraced, facing 15 years in federal prison. When I called my parents, dead silence. We had no idea, Dad whispered. Maybe if you'd paid attention to both daughters, you would have noticed who she really was. Mom's sobs crackled through the phone. We're so sorry. You were the only one with integrity. 6 months later, they attended my promotion with genuine pride. Dad apologized to Jake. Meanwhile, Tiffany works at a call center for minimum wage, her mugshot plastered across Google searches, legal bills bankrupting what little she has left. The golden child lost everything, while their failure built something real.